Chapter 3. Suta uvacha jagruhe paurusham rupam bhagavan mahadadhibihi sambhutam shodashakalamadav lokasisrukshaya. Suta said, in the beginning of the creation, the Lord first expanded himself in the universal form of the Purusha incarnation and manifested all the ingredients of the material creation, and thus at first there was a creation of 16 principles of material action. This was for the purpose of creating the material universe. Yasyam basi shayanasya yoga nidram vitanvatah nabhi hridam bujadabhir brahma vishwa srujam patihi. The part of the Purusha lies within the water of the universe. From the navel lake of his body sprouts a lotus stem, and from the lotus flower atop this stem, Brahma, the master of all engineers in the universe, becomes manifest. Yasyavaya vasamstano kalpito lokavistaraha tadvai bhagavato rupam vishuddham sattvamurjitam. It is believed that all the universal planetary systems are situated on the extensive body of the Purusha, but he has nothing to do with the created material ingredients. His body is eternally in spiritual existence par excellence. Pashyantyayo rupamad pashyantya rupam adabrajakshusha sahasrapadorubujan anadbhutam. Sahasrapadorubujanadbhutam pashyantya ado rupam adabra chakshusha sahasra padoru bhuja nanadbhutam sahasra murdhashravana kshinaasikam sahasra maulyambara kundalollasat. The devotees, with their perfect eyes, see the transcendental form of the Purusha, who has thousands of legs, thighs, arms, and faces, all extraordinary. In that body, there are thousands of heads, ears, eyes, and noses. They are decorated with thousands of helmets and glowing earrings, and are adorned with garlands. Ye tannanavataranam nidhanam bijamavyayam yasyam shamshena srujyante devatiryanga naradayah naradayah. This form, the second manifestation of Purusha, is the source and indestructible seed of multifarious incarnations within the universe. From the particles and portions of this form, different living entities like demigods, men, and others are created. स एव प्रथमं देवः कौमारं सर्गमाश्रितः चचार दुश्चरं ब्रह्मचर्यमखण्डितम्. First of all, in the beginning of creation, there were the 4 unmarried sons of Brahma, the Kumaras, who, being situated in the vow of celibacy, underwent severe austerities for the realization of the absolute truth. Dvitiyam tu bhavayasya rasatalagatam mahim uddarishyantu padatta uddharishanyupa datta yajnesha saukaram vapuhu. The supreme enjoyer of all sacrifices accepted the incarnation of the boar, the second incarnation, and for the welfare of the earth, he lifted the earth from the nether regions of the universe. Tritiya Murushi Sargam Vai Devarshitvamupetyasah Tantram Sattvatamachashta Naishkarmyam Karmanam Yataha. In the millennium of the Rishis, the personality of Godhead accepted the third empowered incarnation in the form of Devarishi Narada, who is a great sage among the demigods. He collected expositions of the Vedas which deal with devotional service and which inspire non-fruitive action. Turye dharma kala sarge naranarayana vrishi bhutvatmopashamopetam dushcharam tapaha. In the fourth incarnation, the Lord became Naranarayana, the twin sons of the wife of King Dharma. Thus, he undertook severe and exemplary penances to control the senses. Panchamah Kapilo Nama Siddhesha Kala Viplutam Provacha Suraye Sankhyam Tattvagrama Vinirnayam. The fifth incarnation, named Lord Kapila, is foremost among perfected beings. He gave an exposition of the creative elements and metaphysics to Asuri Brahmana, for in course of time this knowledge has been lost. Shashtam Atrerapatyatvam Rutah Prapto Nasuyaya Anvikshikima Prahladadibhya Uchivan. The sixth incarnation of the Purusha was the son of sage Atri. He was born from the womb of Anusuya, who prayed for an incarnation. He spoke on the subject of transcendence to Alarka, Prahlada, and others, Yadu, Haihaya, etc. Tatas Saptama Akurtyam Rucher Yagnobhyajayata Sayamadhai Suraganair apatsvayambhuvantaram. The seventh incarnation was Yajna, the son of Prajapati Ruchi and his wife Akuti. He controlled the period during the change of Swayambhuva Manu and was assisted by demigods such as his son Yama. Ashtame Meru Devyam tu Nabherjata Urukramaha Darshayan Karmadhiranam Sarvashrama Namaskrutam. The eighth incarnation was King Rishabha, son of King Nabi, and his wife Meru Devi. In this incarnation, the Lord showed the path of perfection, which is followed by those who have fully controlled their senses and who are honored by all orders of life. Rishibhir yachito bheje navamam parthivam vapuhu dugdhe mamoshadhir viprastenayam sa ushattamaha. O Brahmanas, in the ninth incarnation, the Lord, prayed for by sages, accepted the body of the king Prutu, who cultivated the land to yield various produces, and for that reason the earth was beautiful and attractive. Rupam sa jugruhe mastam mathyam chakshushoda disamplave navyaropya mayyamapadadvaiva katham manum rupam sa jagruhe matsyam chakshushodadi samplave navyaropya mayyam apad vaivasvatam manuhu. When there was a complete inundation after the period of Chakshusha Manu, the world was deep within water. The Lord accepted the form of fish and protected Vaivasvata Manu, keeping him on a boat. Sura Surana Mudadhim Matstanam Mattanam Mattatam Matnatam Mandarachalam Dagre Kamatarupena Prushta Ekadasho Vibhuhu Sura Surana Mudadim Matnatam Mandarachalam Dadre Kamatarupena Prushta Ekadasho Vibhuhu. The 11th incarnation of the Lord took the form of a tortoise, whose shell served as a pivot for the Mandarachala hill, which was being used as a churning rod by the theses and atheses of the universe. Dhanvantaram Dvadashamam Trayodashamameva cha Apaya Yat Surananyan Mohinya Mohayan Striya. In the 12th incarnation, the Lord appeared as Dhanvantari, and in the 13th, he allured the atheists by charming beauty of a woman and gave nectar to the demigods to drink. Chaturdasham Narasimham Bibradhyaityendramurjitam Dadhara Karajairurar Katakridhyata. In the 14th incarnation, the Lord appeared as Narasimha and bifurcated the strong body of the atheist Hiranyakashipu with his nails, just as a carpenter pierces cane. Chaturdasham Narasimham Bibhrad Daityendram Urjitam Dadhara Karajair Urva Yerakam Katakridyatha. Panchadasham Vamanakam Krutva Gadadvaram Balehe Padatrayam Yachamanaha Pratyaditsusri Shishtitham Pratyaditsusri Pishtitham Sushra Pratyadis Susri Pishtapam. In the 15th incarnation, the Lord assumed the form of a dwarf Brahmana, Vamana, and visited the arena of sacrifice arranged by Maharaja Bali. Although at heart he was willing to regain the kingdom of the 3 planetary systems, he simply asked for a donation of 3 steps of land. Avatare Shodashame Pashyan Brahmadruho Nrupan Trisapta Krutva Kupito Nihikshatra Makaron Mahim. In the 16th incarnation of the Godhead, the Lord, as Brihaspati, annihilated the administrative class Kshatriyas 21 times, being angry with them because of their rebellion against the Brahmanas, the intelligent class. Tatas saptadasho jataha satyavatyam parasharat chakre vedataro shakha drishtva pumsolpamedhasaha. Thereafter, in the 17th incarnation of Godhead, Sri Vyasadeva appeared in the womb of Satyavati through Parashara Muni, and he divided the one Veda into several branches and sub-branches, seeing that the people in general were less intelligent. Naradevattvamapannaha surakarya chikirshaya samudra nigrahadini chakre viryanyatah param. In the 18th incarnation, the Lord appeared as King Rama. In order to perform some pleasing work for the demigods, he exhibited superhuman powers by controlling the Indian Ocean and then killing the atheist King Ravana, who was on the other side of the sea. Ekonavimsho vimshati me vrishnishu prapya janmani Ramakrishna viti bhuvo Bhagavanah Radbharam. Ekonavimsho vimshati me vrishnishu prapya janmani Ramakrishna viti bhujo Bhagavanah Radbharam. In the 19th and 20th incarnations, the Lord advented himself as Lord Balarama and Lord Krishna in the family of Vrishni, the Yadu dynasty, and by doing so, and by so doing, he removed the burden of the world. ततः कलौ सम्प्रवृत्ते सम्मोहाय सुरद्विषां बुद्धो नाम जनसुतः कीकटेषु भविष्यति. Thus, in the beginning of the Kali Yuga, the Lord will appear as Lord Buddha, the son of Anjana, in the province of Gaya, just for the purpose of deluding those who are envious of the faithful thieves. Atasau yuga samdhyayam tasyuprapyeshu rajasu janita Vishnu yashaso namna kalkir jagatpatihi namna kalkir jagatpatihi. Thereafter, at the conjunction of two yugas, the Lord of the creation will take his birth as Kalki incarnation and become the son of Vishnu Yasa. At this time, the rulers of the earth will have degenerated into plunderers. Avatara hyam sakyeya hare sattva niderdvijaha yatha vidhasinah kulyaha sarasasyuh sahasrashaha. O Brahmanas, the incarnation of the Lord are innumerable, like rivulets flowing from inexhaustible sources of water. Rishayo manavo deva manuputra mahaujasaha kala sarve harereva saprajapatayasmrutaha. All the rishis, manus, demigods, and transcendents of Manu, who are especially powerful, are planetary portions or portions of planetary portions of the Lord. This also includes the Prajapatis. Yete cham shakalah pumsaha krishnastu bhagavan swayam indrarivyakulam lokam mrudayanti yuge yuge. All of the above mentioned incarnations are either planetary portions or portions of the planetary portions of the Lord, but the Lord Sri Krishna is the original personality of Godhead. All of them appear on planets whenever there is a disturbance created by atheists. The Lord incarnates to protect the thieves. Janma guhya bhagavato yaye tat prayato naraha sayam pratar gunan bhaktya dukkha gramadvi muchyate. Whoever carefully recites the mysterious appearances of the Lord with devotion in the morning and in the evening gets relief from all miseries of life. Yetadrupam bhagavato yarupasya chidatmanaha maya gunair vicharitam maya gunair virachitam mahadadibhiratmani. The conception of the Virat universal form of the Lord as appearing in the material world is imaginary. It is to enable the less intelligent and neophytes to adjust to the idea of the Lord having form. but factually the Lord has no material form. Yatha nabhasi meghaughō renurva parthivo nile evam drashtari drishyatvam aropita mabuddhibihi. Clouds and dust are carried by air, but less intelligent persons say that the sky is cloudy and the air is dirty. Similarly, they also impact material body conceptions on the spirit self. Atah param yadhavyakta atah param yadhavyaktam avyuda guna brumhitam adrishtashrutavastutvatsa jivo yat punarbhavaha. Atah param yadhavyaktam avyudaguna brumhitam adrishtashrutavastutvat sajivo yat punarbhavaha. Beyond this gross conception of form is another subtle conception of form, which is without formal shape and is unseen, unheard, and unmanifest. The living being has this form beyond his subtlety, otherwise he could not have repeated births. The living being has his form beyond this subtlety, otherwise he could not have repeated births. Yatre me tadasadrupe pratishidhe swasamvidha avidyayatmani krite iti tad brahmadarshanam. Whenever a person experiences by self-realization that both the gross and the subtle bodies have nothing to do with pure self, at that time he sees himself as well as the Lord. Whenever a person experiences by self-realization that both the gross and the subtle bodies have nothing to do with the pure self, at that time he sees himself as well as the Lord. Yadyesho parata devi maya vaisharadhimatihi sampanna yaveti vidur mahimnisve mahiyate. If the illusionary energy subsides and the living entity becomes fully enriched with knowledge by the grace of the Lord, then he becomes at once enlightened with self-realization and thus becomes situated in his own glory. Yevam janmani karmani hyakartu rajanasya cha varnayanti sma kavayo veda guhyani hritpatehe. Thus learned men describe the births and activities of the unborn and inactive, which is undiscoverable even in the Vedic literatures. He is the Lord of the heart. Sava idam vishva mamod सवा इदं विश्व ममोदलीलः सृजत्यवत्यत्ति न सञ्जतेऽस्मिन् भूतेषु चान्तर्हित आत्मनत्रः आत्मतन्त्रः षड्वर्गिकं जिग्रति षड्गुणेशः The Lord, whose activities are always spotless, is the master of the six senses and is fully omnipotent with six opulences. He creates the manifested universe, manifests them and annihilates them without being in the least affected. He is within every living being and is always independent. न चास्य कश्चिन् निपुणेन धातु रवैति जन्तुः कुमनीष ऊतिः नमानि रूपाणि मनोवचोभिः सन्तन्वतो नटचर्यामि वाग्ञः. The foolish, with the poor fund of knowledge, cannot know the transcendental nature of the forms, names, and activities of the Lord, which is playing like an actor in Dharma, nor can they express such things, neither in their speculations nor in their words. Savedadatu padavim parasya durantaviryasya ratangapanehe yo mayaya santatayanuvritya bhajeta tatpada sarojagandham. Only those who render unreserved, uninterrupted, favorable service unto the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, who carries the wheel of the chariot in his hand, can know the Creator of the universe in his full glory, power, and transcendence. Only those who render unreserved, uninterrupted, and favorable service unto the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, who carries the wheel of the chariot in his hand, can know the Creator of the universe in his full glory, power, and transcendence. Ateha dhanya bhagavanta ittam yadvasudeve kila lokanate kurvanti sarvatmak kamatma bhavam na yatra suyaha parivarta ugraha na yatra bhuyaha parivarta ugraha. Only by making such inquiries in this world can one be successful and perfectly cognizant, for such inquiries invoke transcendental, ecstatic love unto the personality of Godhead, who is the proprietor of all the universes, and guarantee cent% immunity from the dreadful repetition of birth and death. Idam Bhagavatam Nama Puranam Brahma Samvitam Uttama Shloka Charitam Chakara Bhagavan Rishihi Nihishreya Lokasya Dhanyam Swastyayanam Mahata Swastyayanam Mahata. This Srimad Bhagavatam is the literary incarnation of God, and it is compiled by Srila Vyasadeva, the incarnation of God. It is meant for the ultimate good of all people, and it is all successful, all blissful, and all perfect. Tadidam grahayamasa sutamatmavatam varam sarvavedetihasanam saram samudhrutam. Sri Vyasadeva delivered it to his son, who is the most respected among the self-realized, after extracting the cream of all Vedic literatures and histories of the universe. Satu samshravayamasa saharajam Satu samshravayamasa maharajam parikshitam prayopavishtam gangayam paritam paramarshibhihi. Sukadeva Goswami, the son of Vyasadeva, in his turn delivered the Bhagavatam to the great Emperor Parikshit, who sat surrounded by sages on the bank of the Ganges, awaiting death without taking food or water. Krishne khadhamopagate Krishne swadha mopagate dharmajnanadibhih saha kalau nashta dashamesha kalau nashtadrishamesha puranarkodhyunoditaha. This Bhagavata Puranam is as magnificent as the sun, and it has arisen just from the departure of Lord Krishna to his own abode, accompanied by religion, knowledge, etc. Persons who have lost their vision due to the dense darkness of ignorance in the age of Kali shall get light from this Purana. Tatra kirtayato viprarsher bhuri tejasaha aham chadyagamam tatra nivishtastadanugrahat soham vah shravayishyami yathadinam yatamati yatadhitam yatamati. O learned Brahmanas, when Sukadeva Goswami recited Bhagavatam there in the presence of Emperor Parikshit, I heard him with rapt attention, and thus, by his mercy, I learned the Bhagavatam from that great and powerful sage. Now I shall try to make you hear the very same thing that I heard it from him as I have realized it. Thus ends third chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled Krishna is the source of all incarnations. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.